the 1980s, the US got involved with Nicaragua because they didn't like the new government, called the Sanitas, who were friendly with countries the US saw as enemies. To fight the Sanitas, the US helped a group called the Contras by giving them money and weapons. When Congress said the US couldn't help the Contras anymore, some people in the government secretly sold weapons to another country, Iran, and used that money to keep funding the Contras. The secret plan was discovered and became a big scandal. In the end, Contras couldn't defeat the Sanitas, but peace talks led to elections, and the conflict ended with the new government taking over peacefully in 1990. We will now turn it over to Ace, who will help us provide with a deeper insight on the perspectives on this situation.
Thank you, Brisa. In the 1980s, the U.S. was worried about Nicaragua because the government was friendly with countries the U.S. didn't trust. To deal with this, the U.S. helped a group called the Contras by giving them money and weapons. But when Congress said they couldn't do that anymore, some people in the government secretly sold weapons to Iran and used the money to keep supporting the Contras. The secret plan was discovered and caused a big problem called the Iran-Contra affairs. Eventually, the fighting stopped, and in 1990, there were elections that brought in a new government peacefully. Now back to Genesis live in the classroom, who's going to tell us more about the impacts of the war.